Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you so much for coming today. All right, this is a bonus training for you. I know you've been going through all the chatbot training. Hopefully you guys are like chatbot masters like me by now. If you're not, and you're not feeling so confident, you're not feeling like you're the king of the world whenever it comes to chatbots, stick around, keep watching the training videos, and you'll get there, I promise. But today, this is a bonus training, so it's like a deviation from the normal training. I want to make a disclaimer that I always like to make to people. I am not a fucking marketer, all right? I'm a software engineer, so whenever I build chatbots, I do not build them from a marketing approach because I don't know a fucking thing about marketing. So anyways, if you knew something about marketing, you might know what an ask campaign is. You probably see people all the time on ask campaigns. I really don't know what they are myself, and I've never asked anybody what they are. I'm just going to make an assumption that it's like it's a thing where you ask people what they want, and then after they tell you what they want, you just like go do it and you go create it for them. So that's what we're going to do here in this training video. I'm going to show you how to create an ask campaign or an ask campaign with your chatbot. All right, how can you actually get your followers, your users, or your customers, how can you get their input and have them tell you what your product should be, what should you create from them, what are they willing to buy, all right? Couple things you're gonna want for this in order to be able to do this. You're gonna want 1, a Facebook page for your chatbot. 2, a chatbot. 3, we're gonna need Google Sheets. 4, we're gonna need Zapier, all right? So we need a chatbot connected to a Facebook page, we need Google Sheets, we need Zapier, and probably need an audience, all right? You probably need some people that you can message. So we got a chatbot, we got a Zapier account, we got some Google Sheets, so I'm gonna first go in and actually set up our Google Sheet. That's gonna be really simple. Oh man, let me share my screen, how about that? How about that? All right, so here we go. I'm going to share my screen. Now I'm going to create a new Google spreadsheet, and this is just going to be called Ask Campaign. And I'm going to put in some things here like name. I'm going to put in chatbot ID. I'm going to put in name. I'm going to put in what they want. All right. So these are the things I'm going to actually put in. Dude's names, what they want. There we go. All right. So that's going to be everything that I need here. And I'm going to go ahead and actually create my Zap here. It's going to be really easy. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to use a webhook. I'm going to start with my Zap. All right. So we're just going to use a webhook. What we're going to use this webhook for is we're going to use this webhook to actually get data out of our chatbot. All right. So now we're going to go to our chatbot. I'm going to use Chatfuel. The reason I'm going to use Chatfuel is because MiniChat doesn't like me for some reason, so they just don't let me use their software. They just ban me from using their software. Not sure why. I guess because maybe I'm an asshole. I don't know. So I'm going to go to this chatbot right here, Tier 5 chatbots. Now here's what we're going to do, all right? First, we're going to make a broadcast. Now, a couple things I want you to notice whenever you go make a broadcast, all right? Whenever you go make a broadcast in Chatfuel, a few things that you need to notice. Now, if you're not using Chatfuel, if you're using MiniChat, then you're going to do something relatively simple, all right? Just the way that you do it is going to be a little bit different. You're going to go create a broadcast. You're going to create a flow. And in that flow, you'll be able to do most of everything that you need to do. You'll be able to ask your question and then send out your data so that you can actually have all your data somewhere and you can filter through it and see what is everybody asking you for? What does everybody want? All right. In Chatfuel, however, if you're using Chatfuel, you're going to notice that a lot of your options aren't here. You can't get user input. You can't do any of that stuff. So what we need to do first is we need to come over here and we need to create a sequence. All right. We're going to create a sequence and we're going to delete some of these things because we don't need these things. All right. And And I think we're actually going to make a, we're going to make this too, all right? All right, so we're gonna make a sequence that's gonna be immediately, all right? And then I'm gonna do something after 2 hours, and then I'm gonna do something after 1 day. I think is gonna be fine, all right? And I think here's what we're gonna do, all right? This is going to be called this, all right? So I'm gonna need to actually make this ask campaign. This is gonna be relatively easy. I'm just going to ask the question, what is the number one thing that I could teach you and help you with? All right, so after I get this user input, I'm going to set up a user attribute here. And this is going to be I'm going to set up this user attribute, and you'll see why I'm doing all this in just a second. All right. All right. So now I'm just going to send this data off here. So if you have any questions whatsoever, make sure you just ask those questions. I don't mind answering. I don't mind answering your questions at all. So if you end up having any questions, just ask those questions. All right. I don't mind answering those whatsoever. All right, so there's pretty much everything that I need. This is all the data that needs to go on my spreadsheet. That's going to go inside my spreadsheet. All right, so and this is going to be all right. So I'm going to go here. Let's look at this again. Ask campaign. All right. So now I'm going to put this in here. All right, so I'm going to send somebody to this block right here, and I'm just going to say, hey, first name, whatever your first name is. Hope you're having a great day. Just wanted to ask you a quick question so I can better serve you. I'm going to wait a little bit of time, 20 seconds. Then I'm going to send them over here where it just says, what is the number one thing I can teach you and help you with? I'm going to take that data, I'm going to put it into this attribute. I'm going to go in and once they give me this data, I'm going to go in and actually put in that they have replied to this, they have replied to my answer, all right? They've replied to my answer. I'm going to type for a little bit. I'm going to say enjoy the rest of your day. And then I'm going to send this data out to JSON API. Actually, I'm going to first send this data to Zapier, put it in my Google Sheet, type for a little bit, say enjoy the rest of your day. All right? Now, why am I doing this here? Well, I'm doing this here. Why? Because if they don't answer me, then I'm going to wait 2 hours. I'm going to wait 2 hours and just say, all right, one more thing I need to do here. I need to come down here and I need to remove them from a campaign. Unsubscribe from sequence. And I'm going to unsubscribe them from Ask Campaign sequence. All right, they don't need to be on that sequence anymore. All right, so they no longer need to be on that sequence anymore because they're done. All right, so now if they're not here, then I'm just going to do this, and I'm going to send them back to that block right there. All right. So, and then I'm going to do this as well. All right. So now I got that all done. So now let me just come over here to my AI real quick. Let me come over here so I can just test this out real quick. Testing. And let me just create a new thing, add AI rule. Oh, this is just YouTube, by the way, that's playing. So it's not anything special. It's just YouTube playing right here. So now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come back to Zapier, and I'm going to say, okay, I did this. It's waiting for some data. I got all my information here. I'm going to continue this up. This is just going to be Google Sheets. All right, that guy's been put inside there. Just need to format this data. All right. Needed to format that data, so let's try this one more time. There we go. Now all my data is in there correctly. Great. Now I got all my data in there correctly. So my Zap's all done. All right. So my Zap is done. I'm done with my automation. I'm done with my Zap. I got my Google spreadsheet all set up. I got automation to test everything. So here's what's going on. Here's what I got here. Just want to make sure everything is actually correct here. I just need to do one last thing here and just send these guys to a sequence. Let's just refresh this page so I can send them to that sequence that I just created. Send me to this ask campaign. All right. So here's how this is actually going to work. Got this sequence right here. All right. So this is my sequence right here. This is a broadcast. This is a broadcast. Inside this broadcast, I have nothing but a sequence. All right. So I'm going to send them to this sequence. All right. So they're going to go to this sequence, and they're going to go specifically to this sequence right here, this ask campaign sequence. And you can see this first. All right. So this sequence here is just going to be essentially a series of messages. This is going to be, you can do this as many times as you want. It's just how many times you do this depends on how important this ask campaign is to you. You know, how many of these people do you actually want to get to answer? This is immediately, so this is instant. This is 2 hours. This is 1 day. All right. So this is this guy immediately, after 2 hours, after 1 day. All right. And you can see that all this is doing is I've got a block. And then this guy is essentially coming here. All right. So this guy's essentially coming here, as you can see. Here's all that's happening. I'm going to put this guy in here. I'm just going to say, hey, I'm going to say, hey, first name. Want to make sure you're having a great day. Just wanted to ask you a quick question so I can better serve you. Then I'm going to send them down here to this ask campaign question, which is this question right here where I actually ask the question. Okay? So now I ask the question. I'm just waiting for his answer. All right? So if he doesn't answer, all right, so let's say he does answer. All right? So if he answers, then I'm going to get his answer. Here's my Google Sheet data. So if he goes in and actually answers, what am I going to do? All right. So this is essentially an answer. All right. So if he does answer, this is no, this is yes. All right. If he does answer, I'm going to push data. Over here to Google Sheets. And I'm going to unsubscribe from this sequence up here. So he's not going to get this message. He's not going to get this message because I just unsubscribed him. And then I'm just going to thank him because what the fuck, he just helped me out. So yeah, thanks a lot, buddy. All right, so that's if he says yes. If he answers my question, this is going to happen. If he says no, then I'm going to do nothing. If he doesn't do anything, if he doesn't answer my question, if I don't get an answer from him, then I'm going to do nothing. Why am I going to do nothing if he doesn't answer my question? The reason that is because after 2 hours, guess what? I'm going to go in and say, hey, first name, I don't want to bother you, but I want to serve you better. And then I'm going to send him, so he's going to get this message now. After 2 hours, he's going to get this message. And then guess what? He's going to go right back there. I'm going to ask him the same question again. If he answers, then I'm going to push my data out to Google Sheets. I'm going to unsubscribe him so he doesn't get this message. And then I'm going to thank him. If he doesn't answer, then I'm going to do nothing. Why? Because 1 day later, exactly 1 day later, he's going to get this message that says, hey, I know you're busy. We all are. I want to make sure I can help you with what you want, with what you need the most help with. And then I'm going to send him right back to this guy again. All right? Now, if he answers, great. If not, then he hasn't, then nothing. All right? If not, if he doesn't answer, then I guess there's no hope, because I asked this dude 3 times and he doesn't want to help me out with my ask campaign. So no help is happening. I'll just have to figure out. I just have to figure out on my own what I should make in my courses and what products I should make on my own, because no one will help me. All right. So now we're all done. Immediately, this is going out. Just want to double check everything. This is immediately going out. This is going out after 2 hours. All right. Want to make sure everything's good in here. What's the #1 thing I can help you with? Save that there. Thank you so much. I don't really actually need this, but I'm just going to store this. And the reason I'm going to store this is maybe later on down the road, I want to run another ask campaign, or I want to run the same ask campaign. And maybe a week from now, I want to do it again. And I only want to send it out to people who, I only want to send it out to people who haven't already answered this question. All right. So I'm going to set that to true. I'm going to send my data to Zapier. I tested that already. So one other thing I just want to do in here is I want to add a comment in here. Just gonna put, I like to do that. I like to put a comment with a link right to the Zap, so that I can just easily get back to that Zap later on if I want to edit it or change what's going on there. I don't have to go look all through my organized Zapier structure. Yours may not be so organized. You may just fucking put shit all over the place because you don't care about organization. Well, if you're one of those, then make sure you do something like this, because then you'll be able to quickly get back and you won't have to go through and try to figure out, okay, which Zap is which, how do I find it, I need to edit it, or I want to turn it off or whatever. So yeah, now I'm going to unsubscribe him from that sequence, and I'm good. All right, so that guy's good. And now I'm just going to send him to this sequence. All right, so he's done. So I'm going to send him out. There he goes. Now he's just going out to everybody. I'll just wait for a second. This is how you remind me of what I really am. I like you, say sorry. What am I waiting for? I'm waiting for my chatbot to send me this information. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for my chatbot to actually make this broadcast and send out this information. All right? That's what I'm waiting for. So we'll just wait. We'll just wait for a minute. And I can see that, look, my chatbot just sent me out this information. Hey, John, hope you're having a great day. Just wanted to ask you a quick question so I can serve you, so I can better serve you. Well, thanks. Well, thanks. What's that question, I wonder? What's the question you want to ask me? Can I see your question? What is the #1 thing I could teach you and help you with? What is that #1 thing? I'm not sure. Let's see. Well, Glenn Gould said make motherfucking money. That's the #1 thing I could help Glenn with, is he said I could help him make motherfucking money. All right? So Kevin says to be like you, lol. So I can help Kevin to be like me. All right? Not sure how to do that. Now you can come back to your Google spreadsheet after a couple days, and you could go in and you could start to actually get all this information that people are actually wanting help with. All right? So you've got an audience. You want to make your next info product, your next digital product. Maybe you want to build a software. Maybe you want to figure out, are the services that you offer, are they like a good fit for your current audience? You could ask them, hey, what are you struggling with? Mark, here's Mark, and he said he would like help with passive income strategies. So that's the #1 thing that he could really get help with, is some passive income strategies. All right, Mark. Now, if you want to know why I do this, well, the reason that I do this is because now what I can do is I can do something like this. I can add in a broadcast flag. All right, and then I can go in and actually filter people. I can go in and filter people based on what they want help with, and if I go in and create that course or create a training for that particular thing, I can filter people down by that. And then whenever I filter people down by that, I can go in and just change this broadcast flag, and I can send them all a message in my chatbot and say, hey, you wanted help with this, and I just made a training video that you would probably like. Go check it out over here. So Joshua says, knowing how to properly market the Tier 5 software. Dave Newell says, I'm on ManyChat, so no inline comments. Guess I'm always looking for traffic tips and advice. Lance Waters says, set up all the technical stuff and help with identifying who to target with this awesome software. I know it is robust and has huge capabilities, but I need to understand how to use it myself so I can sell it. Tracy Williams says, lead generation. Michelle Fishtag says, how to make money using chatbots selling Tier 5. And this is just within a few minutes of sending out my ask campaign. I sent it to like 1,000 people, and these are the people that are actually getting it on that first broadcast, all right? So these guys are getting it, and guess what? If they don't answer, okay, if they decide, hey, I don't have time to answer, guess what? If they haven't answered this after 2 hours, I'm going to gently poke them again, and I'm going to gently remind them again after 2 hours to go in and, you know, let me know, hey, how can I help you? If they don't respond to me after that second time, another day after another day, I'm just going to automatically again probe them again and ask them again, yo, how can I help you? I want to serve you to my best ability. I want to actually provide the value that you need that's really going to help you. But in order for me to do that, you got to tell me what the fuck that is. All right, please. I should have added a please. That's what I should have done. I should have just added a please in there. I forgot the please. Nicola David, she said, how to build sales funnels and ClickFunnels and Builderall. Great. I already actually have a ClickFunnels training, and I could just send her there. I could be like, yeah, no problem. I already got, 10 hours worth of training on how to build funnels and ClickFunnels. Would you prefer Builderall? Like maybe she'll sign up under my affiliate link now. I'd be like, hey, you just sign up for ClickFunnels, you get this free training. You want to learn Builderall? You prefer Builderall? Well, guess what? One of my partners is like the Builderall diva. She works for Builderall, and she does all Builderall's training videos, and she's awesome. Her name's Shelly Turner, and she can help you out. She already has a whole bunch. She got like 1,000 hours worth of training, and she's really, really smart, and she can help you out. So I can just introduce her to Shelly. All right. Milo Fishbowl. Seriously, at this point, not even sure how to respond. My personal life has unstaged everything else I could be focused on. I do apologize. Hopefully this situation will be much improved and I can once again engage in your core studies. In any case, have a blessed holiday and don't lose hope. I will be returning to you soon. Okay, thanks a lot. So to answer your question, Michelle, do I recommend Chatfuel over ManyChat? I personally do, because if I try to log into ManyChat, so like if I go to ManyChat and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna log right into ManyChat because ManyChat is awesome, so I'm gonna log in. I can't log in. The server does not, ManyChat server doesn't feel very well. I make it sick. So I can't really recommend ManyChat because it doesn't work. Like, no matter how many times I try to log into ManyChat, it just doesn't work. So I can't really recommend a software that doesn't fucking work. So yeah, ManyChat doesn't work at all, so I can't really recommend it. So I would have to recommend Chatfuel. But we are working on, by the way, Tier 5 is actually working on building their own chatbot building platform called Chatbot. We're going to be releasing that sometime next year for you guys. And the good old 2019, we'll be bringing you our very own chatbot building platform, and you won't have this issue right here. This guy is not feeling well, Michelle. So ManyChat doesn't feel well. ManyChat is sick. All right. ManyChat is sick. They are sick. All right. They just sick. They don't work. They're sick. ManyChat's sick. They're not feeling well. They need to go to the doctor. They need to hire a fucking software engineer like me. I'm sure I can fix this. I'm sure I can fix this issue really quickly. If you guys need any good engineers, just let me know, ManyChat. I'll be happy to fix your broken ass motherfucking software. So yeah, Amari and Shade, he says he needs help setting up. I don't know what that means, but if I did know what that means, maybe I could create a course on how to set stuff up. All right. So hopefully this was useful to you guys. Hopefully you can understand and see how easy it is. It didn't take us much time. It took us just a couple minutes to go in and actually create an ask campaign and go in and query our audience and ask them, you know, hey, what would be useful to you? What things would actually be useful to you if I actually made? You know, what software product would be useful? Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, Michelle. I can't. So maybe you guys could log into ManyChat, but I can't. Like if I log into ManyChat, it's broke. I make them sick. So I break their server by trying to log in. Or maybe it will let me log. Nope. Nope. So I can't help them. Julius Duncan says, hi, it would be using Tier 5 to turn cold leads I have into customers. John mentioned he used RoboContact when he first started to do this, so maybe learning how to use the new revised version of it would be great once you guys finish the revision. Even before that, I would like to get leads today. I have 5,000 emails and phone numbers and names of realtors I would like to sell services to. Cool. So yeah, I do actually have, if you check my YouTube channel, if you were to actually check YouTube, if you're a YouTuber, if you were to YouTube and if you were just to search John Vaughn ManyChat CEO, you can see that I actually have a video here with the CEO.
Facebook, so.
Couldn't make this up. Like I couldn't make this up. This is like me. You can see that me. This is the. If you don't believe me, let's take a look for it. ManyChat CEO. Oh, look at it. Look at it. It's the same guy, Mikhail Young. Co-founder. It's that guy. It's either that guy or his twin fucking brother. But yeah, it's that guy.
It's doing good. It's been a long night. Long night. Obviously, my office is very quickly but you're obviously really experienced in modeling and effectively and doing custom creation. So I'm thinking about like using our list and our subscribers to drive traffic to your course. We want to send traffic like out the broadcast or something to send traffic. For us, it's obviously like our.
They want to send me traffic. So ManyChat wants to send me traffic, but their software doesn't work. So sorry guys, your software doesn't work. So anyways, hopefully you can understand how this is actually useful to be able to go in and run one of these ask campaigns. I know a lot of you guys love doing it on Facebook. You can do it on Facebook. You can also do it in your chatbot. So hopefully this makes sense to you. You can see how super easy this is to go in. And like I said, within 30 minutes, we've got a full system to go in and actually query all our users, find out exactly what they want for us, exactly what they need from us, what would be the thing that would actually help them the most. Obviously, if I know the thing that's going to be most helpful to you and I can provide it to you, you're probably going to give me some money, I would say. You're probably going to give me some money. And if not, if I don't charge you money for it, then I'm going to have all sorts of social credits from you. I'm going to have your reverence because I've provided a lot of value to you. I've helped you with the #1 thing that you actually needed help with. So you can see how that's useful to query that information from people before you think, hey, I'll make this product or I'll make this product. Just engage your audience, whoever your audience is, and just ask them, you know, like, what is it you guys need? What is it you guys want? What do you guys want to buy? And then find all the answers, and whichever one is the most, then just create that thing, and you'll probably be able to sell it really easy because you've essentially already pre-sold it. So how do you get that information? Well, you can see we did that really, really easy here. So anyways, that is the end of this training video. On Kita Nandi, she needs a fuck. So my wife here, she says she needs help with the fuck. She needs I need to teach her how to fuck. I gotta go. So I gotta go, guys. This training's over. I gotta go. One of my subscribers needs my help, so I gotta go help my subscriber. I gotta go help one of my bot subscribers. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you've learned something. If you didn't learn anything, then all I can say is you didn't fucking pay attention. So just watch the replay, guys. Girls, transgenders, enjoy your day. Have a great day.